Hello there, I'm Martin Kentish. I'm the MD of Free Range People Limited, which is a company that specialises in capturing and using feedback information. What I'm going to be doing today is talking about the friends and family test for the NHS, both in terms of some of its background, but also, importantly, how it works in practice. So what is the friends and family test? Well, the test is a real can opener to help you see what is going well and what improvements can be made. And importantly, it's something that makes your life easier, not harder, as well as fulfilling the need to use this approach for the sequin payments. So behind the scenes, the essence of friends and family is just a single question that rates a patient's enthusiasm to speak highly of a service on a 1 to 10 scale. People who score 6 or less are called your detractors. These are the people that may actively share a negative experience about the service they received. People who score 9 or 10 are called your promoters. These are the people who actively share a positive experience with friends and family. And a third group, called neutrals or passives, do not feel strongly enough about the experience to make a positive or negative recommendation either way. And the net promoter score that's used by friends and family is simply a percentage of promoters less the percentage of detractors. During this, we also invite patients to comment on their score, which gives you a good indication of the factors that have affected that score and provide a valuable basis for acting upon the results. All this meaningful information is captured and delivered in real time to you. It's good to go through some of the concerns that people have when they're thinking about implementing a friends and family test. There are 3 basic ones. First of all, does it increase your workload? Well, in reality, all you have to do is hand out a card and read the response. That process takes seconds. Secondly, people are a bit worried about whether they'll be bombarded with information every day. And this is very unlikely. Information can be delivered to you when you want it, but also you can log in and view the information via the dashboard at any time. So you can control how often and how frequently you get the information. And thirdly, does it make my life more difficult? Well, actually the opposite happens. Generally you get a lot more praise, and that is a great way of boosting morale. But secondly, you get a clearer focus on what things make a difference to the patient and to you. And thirdly, the information you get is fresh, relevant and actionable, which is really useful in your daily work. So to start off, all you need to do is hand out a card, and on that card are various ways that the patient can actually respond. For example, they may respond via email or the web. They can use text messaging, which is perhaps more appropriate for a younger audience, or a dedicated call centre is set up so that people can phone in their scores via a free phone number. People can use their smartphones via a QR code should they wish, and lastly, and probably most popular, patients have the choice to complete and tear off their response on the card itself. This is returned to us via free post and entered into the database manually. Whichever the method used, all the response handling is made by the health feedback system or the friends and families system, storing the results in a secure database before delivering them to you automatically. Because the friends and family test is a very flexible system, you can use technology pretty much in any way you choose. So for example, you could use an iPad or a tablet or a mobile phone to gather patient feedback, or they could use their own to do exactly the same. But you don't have to use technology, it can be as simple as handing out a card. So once the information is captured, it's then automatically delivered should you wish to via an email. And here we have an example of how instant feedback can be delivered to the appropriate person straight away. So this gives you a good heads up of what that patient actually thinks. Alternatively, you can simply log on to a dashboard and see the information graphically displayed. Here we have an example of how on the top left hand side you've got the net promoter score that's delivered on a gauge, an average score out of 10 and how it's broken down. And under the colour coded bars underneath that you'll see the comments that relate to promoters, detractors and neutrals. So as you can see, it's very easy to actually log in and pull off a report, say once a week, that you can use in your management meetings. So in summary, the friends and family test is straightforward, fast and works really well. It makes your life easier, not harder. It helps boost morale and helps spot improvements quickly. And it's been proven to work in other organisations like CEPT already. It has to be done as part of the sequin framework. And once it's in, people quickly get it and find it very useful in a short space of time. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, please feel free to email me, martin@freerangepeople.co.uk. Thank you. Bye.